Lately back with another video. Housewives of Potomac Season 2 Episode 6. I felt like this episode was really you need to mind your damn business type of episode. So let's get to it. So the show picks up from we left off with the from the space party / barbecue. Giselle is telling the girls, pretty much what's going on, why she's leaving. And meanwhile, Karen is, mingling. Karen and the rest of the people are mingling together. And Monique goes to check up on the girls to see what happened and why these people have not returned back to the party. Robin, Ashley, and Charisse do not want Giselle to leave. They're wondering, can they come to a conclusion? But Monique said she really didn't want to put Giselle out, but she said her disrespect would be not tolerated in her home. So the girls come together to discuss Juan and Robin thing. Robin is really not trying to make a scene because Juan is like a few feet away. Ashley just want better for Robin. She feels like she just, need to step out and try something new and find somebody or date or just leave Juan alone, in other words. But, Charisse is implying that Ashley should mind her own business, pretty much stay out of it. And right now she should, Ashley's focus right now should be her relationship and her felon restaurants. So their girls are over there in the corner. It's looking like, a little, suspect. So Monique, of course, go over and breaks up the chitter chatter. And everyone started dancing, laughing, having a good time. Once again, Ashley is meddling. She goes over to Juan and she, won't want to start dancing, and he declines. He was like, Robin's doing enough dancing for both of them. And even Robin's like, she just really, Ashley really need to leave it alone. Robin's like, what does she want? Does she want Juan or something? So, yeah. Meanwhile, Karen and Wade is meeting up with their real estate agent because their current house has been on the market and has not sold. It seems that also due to this, it is making the price on the property drop. The agent is suggesting signs, open houses, but Karen is not having anything. She says she don't want a bunch of people from the neighborhood walking through the home. She says she feel like the signs is tacky. And then the real estate agent also, what I forgot the term, was it bottom offers or bottom prices? She said some people have been reaching out to that, and Giselle them are not, feeling, being, dropping the house for extremely low price. So I mean, I'm thinking these houses are probably in the millions or somewhere. But I thought she said the house price is like, people are asking, offering maybe 1.8 million. Or the house is down to 1.8 million, but the real estate agent wants Karen and Wade to move because she's not apparently used to having houses on the market that long. Giselle is meeting up with Kyle because she wants to test out some of her makeup on Kyle. Now, I don't have a problem with that, because I think Kyle does drag and all that, so that's fine. But I want to know, why the hell would you have the damn makeup testing in a damn local coffee shop where everybody can see? What's wrong with your house? Or why you and Kyle couldn't just meet up in like a private location to do that? They also, recap the events that took place at Monique's house. And I really feel like Giselle is really, hating. She's talking about this girl, and I think Monique has a different way of, talking and revealing herself. I really don't think she's like really trying to show off, but it's really the fact that Giselle is just really gunning and coming for her. She also mentioned, Giselle was also mentioned that she felt sorry for Charisse because, she said she'd been there She understands how she feels, and she said for a second she felt like it took her back to a place, during her time in her divorce. And she also expressed that she was concerned for Robin and her current situation. She wants to sit down with both of those girls and see what's going on. But, overall, she said her goal is she really want to see them happy because she loves them. She appreciates the friendship and she just wants the best for them. So it is charity season, as Sharice described it, and she is looking for a ball gown. Of course, Sharice says, you can't wear a ball gown more than once. So it's like a one and done situation. So she set up to do this with Ashley, who is a former Miss DC pageant winner. And she figured like she can give her the scoop on the ball gowns, even though Ashley comes late. And then they get into a tiff-a-taff. Ashley was, I'm looking at my notes here. Ashley was, pretty much telling Sharice she was, concerned about her. Why is she crying? And, she was just telling her, she just seemed, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes. I can't see. Let me pull it up. She was just saying that, Ashley pretty much was telling Sharice she's concerned about her. She's crying all the time. She seems miserable. And, she just want to see her happy. Well, Sharice was really much was saying, I'm going to knock your ass out. That's what I got from Sharice. Like, she, lucky we in the store because I will go pounce on you. So, I don't know. I think Ashley is being kind of harsh. That's what I really, really feel like. Ashley is being harsh. Meanwhile, Juan and Robin was on a radio show to promote a sports camp that Robin and Juan is known to put on each summer. The radio host referred to her as his partner. And Robin was just recapping how she supported Juan. And I feel like this is a lot, throughout this season, it's just been going back to what Robin has done for Juan and how Robin and her family helped groom Juan and how, she was telling the radio host how she would help him with his shoot-arounds and she'll be the rebound person. And it's just been like such a display on what Robin has done for Juan. And I'm not, I'm agreeing with the girls. I'm not seeing what Juan has done for Robin. So, yeah, it's just making her reflect on some things. It's just like, I don't know, Robin. You might need to make a move, too, because I'm agreeing with the ladies. Everything is about what you do. But you need to get some back and receive some, receive something, care about your feelings at one point. So anyway, I'm moving on. Giselle went to meet with Sharice. She did mention she was in a new home. So I didn't know Giselle had a new home, or did I miss the memo in the beginning? But apparently this is a new home. Sharice, I guess, is seeing it. She just wanted to get Sharice along and sit down and give her encouraging words and pretty much let her know, I've been there, I've done it. You will get through this. It's going to take time. And then, Sharice was also talking about she understands that, but she says she really feels like Ashley is out of place. She's being pushy and she doesn't understand, her sense of urgency to be meddling in everybody else's business. So I think it's just a matter of time for Sharice to get back on track. We're back to Monique. Monique and her husband are closing on the house. Their agent, who is also supposed to be their pastor, has came for them to sign on a dotted line, and they are paying a whopping $4.7 million for the home. So Monique says since she had them there, she just wanted to share with her the situation, share with them was a couple her situation with Giselle. And she says she's really struggling with this because she feels like it takes her back to, her relationship with Chris' mom. She says she feel like Chris' mom is always judging her. She's not good enough. And she says she gets some of those same aspect of qualities from Giselle. Both pastors are saying that one of the pastors was saying that, she owed Giselle an apology. And he said for her to offer herself in humanity, and be the bigger person when, consulted with Giselle, because she is this woman of God. And, we, Christians are called to a higher standard, which Giselle is a former minister's wife and a pastor's wife, and she's supposed to be a spiritual woman, a woman of God. So, yeah, I mean, Giselle be wilding out to be, I think about it, Giselle be wilding out for her to be, a former first lady. And, she says she's having fun. She doesn't do that. But, I mean, it's just like if you call yourself a person of Christ, somewhere, it still needs to, show itself that you are a person of Christ. Karen has agreed to do a private showing. So that means she won't be there for it. So whoever wants to come to see the house, I guess they can come see the house. They have an appointment, and the realtor takes them around to see the house. It was shown by a couple. And I think they liked the house, but I think they were not sure of the asking price. I think the asking price for them was a little bit too high, and I believe they wanted to lower the price, if I got that correct. Okay, Sharice is having a few of the girls. Oh, we meet her new assistant, Gregory. We meet Gregory, Sharice's new assistant, who said he pretty much do everything. Sharice and Giselle is talking, then Robin comes over. So this is almost like an intervention for Robin as well. Sharice showed Giselle and Robin the gutted out potential champagne room, but she also, and I'm like, well, there's nothing there. But then she goes back and she, shows them on her phone of what the finished product is going to look like, and it looks like it's going to be nice. Robin pretty much saying she is not feeling Ashley, feeling Ashley and this talk, and she was saying how her and Ashley supposed to be, doing it, working together to do this event to help promote the Oz restaurant, but she's saying she don't even know if she wants to do that. And I felt like that conversation, kind of helped Giselle catapult into what she thinks about the whole situation. Giselle is saying that Robin is so focused on what she feels is best for the kids, but she, Robin's not taking her own feelings into consideration, because she even had mentioned that it's cheaper for them to live together than be trying to pay for two separate homes. And I'm wondering, is that the problem? Are you worried about the finances? Okay, because my friend said something that was kind of unique. She said they probably got divorced for financial reasons, because maybe they said something to be cheaper if she says she's single and blah, 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 blah. But, my friend said she really think they got divorced, to help better their financial situation. I don't know. But Giselle is really feeling like Robin needs to just get over that, stop worrying about what Ron gonna eat and sleep, and pretty much focus on herself, focus just her and the kids, So yeah, instead of trying to do this false whatever, she needs to let it go. And then I guess they pretty much are wondering, why Robin just can't ask him if he's in a relationship or not, because it goes back to what I said last time. This man is living in the house with you. This man is sleeping in the bed with you. You say y'all have sex. You claim he wants a relationship, but you're not willing to give him a relationship. So that might open the door for him to pursue another relationship. And, Robin is closed off about, she's still saying how she's closed to the, the relationship. And then, even Sharice trying to intervene. I try to, make my marriage seem like, for the last 3 to 4 years, I was trying to, make it work, and it, it wasn't working. It was just a facade. And she's going to asked, they pretty much asked Robin, what's the end game? What's the game plan? And Robin simply said she don't have one. She don't have a plan. She don't have an end game. So it's just like, I'll just sit here and just take this. And it's like, no. Robin is beautiful. She's smart, educated. She, belongs to a great, she's a Delta. So she belongs to a great organization that does great things. I think she need to go and let one situation go. I mean, it's on him. He cheated. If you're not going to take him back wholehearted, why take him back, partially? You keep saying we're not in a relationship, but he's sleeping in the bed with you. Who wants somebody to sleep in the bed with them that don't have ties to them? And she's saying, what we're doing is unconventional, but it works for us. It's just still wrong. I don't see what's right about it. I mean, I just feel like, because she said in season 1, her kids don't even know that they're divorced. So it's just like, are you just keeping this facade? Because she kept her last name, because they did refer to her as Robin Dixon. So she did keep it. They got divorced, but like she did keep her last name. So, I mean, I understand not wanting to hurt the kids and look out for them, but kids, they say kids are smarter than what they really are. So, yeah. So I guess it pretty much ended there. We shall move on. I think it's going to get more interesting. I don't think it's coming on next week. I am not sure, but that is it. That is all. Stay tuned for more videos. If you're not a subscriber, come on and join the family. Come on. I'm up to 604 subscribers. Thank you so much. Let's continue to grow this channel. Stay tuned for Car Talks with Lady Lily this week. I got a request. Some people said they want to do some bag updates, so maybe I can get one of those 2 videos up this week about updates on some of the bags. That's it. That's all.